Hi, welcome live from New York. It's New Year's Eve. Thank you to everybody who's joined. Just taking a look at the list. Lyxon, Zombies, Necro, 0 Days, Zelazy, Vince Tang is in the house. Zombie, Geo Beyond. I saw Mech 27 is hanging around. Welcome, and if I missed you, just say something again, and I'll catch you. Welcome to the show today. It's New Year's Eve, and basically tomorrow I'm gonna have an awesome show, do a bunch of stuff, and I just thought, we can hear the helicopters flying overhead. I thought, why not let you guys in on a bit of New York fun? Let's go through some of the keyboard stuff that I've been up to. Sorry, I'm just looking over the chat. B-Sod, you're up in the house. What's going on? 1990, Sunbird 1990s in the house. And everybody I've already said hello to. Zombie. You guys will have to fight out your names. Jonathan Crabtree. Yo, what's going on? Sonic Case, who's just been modded. Welcome. Live from Lithuania is Leoxon. Guys, how's it all going? If I press this view, there it is. Oh, I'm a little bit over to the side, but there. Today we have the live subscriber count. For those of you who don't know, you can still subscribe to this channel even though I'm currently on it. I'm just going to tip the monitor just a little touch here. Artemis is in the house. Otter Pops, yeah. What's going on? Welcome to everybody. So today on Mechanical Keyboards Live, I thought I would show off some of the cool new stuff that I got in, basically. Some of the stuff I'm going to be playing with tomorrow. Some of the stuff I'm going to be playing with later on. But don't forget, because, well, I'll get to that in a sec, but don't forget, this is a Mechanical Keyboards live stream, so it is what it says that it is, so please give it a like. Give it a thumbs up in the section below, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And yeah, let's go back for one quick second there. 20,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? I struggle to believe it. I'm sure you also struggle to believe it. But I'm going to keep saying hello to people as they turn up to the show. Henrique Foletto, what's going on? Maxi Gola, good morning from Germany. And Leoxon again saying congrats for the 20K. Thanks. I really do appreciate that. It's quite literally because of you guys. Steph is about to show me my new glue gun. I got a new glue gun for Christmas. I didn't get to open it. It wasn't under the tree. But before I do that, and it does look pretty special. Yeah, okay. But before I do that.
Enhanced safety features since you like to burn yourself.
I am a guy who burns myself a lot, for all of my viewers who don't know. But look, let's just get on to the keyboard stuff. This is a 40% keyboard. We got to get to the keyboard stuff. I see there's 28 viewers. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget, if you haven't already, I'm sure you have, press subscribe. But don't forget, more importantly, watch in 1080p. Max Hernandez has just joined the show. He's started with a bit of a fib there, but welcome. This is the minivan. I just wanted to show it off. There's Steph in the background. Did you see her? Whoa. Bolton Bass in the house. What's going on? Welcome to everybody. Look, I'm not really doing a review of this. I just got it in the mail yesterday, and so I thought I would take a quick look. It's pretty cool. This is the minivan, which was made by Van Keyboards. The Van Keyboards. This is a 40% form factor for those of you who don't know. Sorry, I keep looking over there even though you're down here. 40% form factor with a staggered layout, dual function layers, a gaming toggle layer, don't know what that means, fully reprogrammable PCB, not a fully programmable PCB, is whatever, supports in-switch LEDs, aluminum case and plate, MX and Alps compatible. It's quite nicely designed, Mr. Van, if you're watching. It looks really good. And then I'm going to read you this line here. It says, designed by the Van Keyboards, produced by Mastrop. It's pretty cool. It is pretty sweet. When you open it, you see vroom vroom there, which is cool. And then under here, I'm going to switch to the action cam. And we'll get a... It's you see that? Thank you for purchasing a minivan keyboards. No, a minivan keyboard. I've worked hard to bring this board to all of you, but without your support, this project would not be possible. Sincerely, the Van Man. TheVanKeyboards.com. Evan GS, The Van, or The Van Keyboards. This is, again, really well presented. Looks good. These are the stabs, obviously, for it. This is the plate and base here. I'm just going to try pulling this out. I didn't do this beforehand. So as you can see, but these mass drop reviews, they always come after the mass drop is closed. I know, this is just my personal board. I'm not trying to flog you nothing. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice work there. Some great detail on the back. This is a really nice board. This is really nice. He's really done well. Some of the feet that go along with it. A braided USB cable. It's not quite up to my standard, but it still is good for what it is. It looks good. I mean, really good. I am impressed, especially for a first go from Evan GS. I'm impressed. It looks good. So I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe I'll build this later. The Brotaku! What's going on, Brotaku? Welcome.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year already to you. What is it, like 5 in the morning for you or something? What's going on? Have I said hello to everybody who's already in the channel? If you guys are new and you've just joined the channel and you haven't already said hello, make sure to say hello. Weekend Airsoft Warrior, what's going on? Make sure you say hello so that we can... Xander DeBoer, Happy New Year. Just remember, guys... please do say hello so I can say hello back. Thank you to everybody who's already joined. Don't forget to press like. The more likes you press, the more people get to join the show. The more people join the show, the more we get to... I don't know. Night As. Hey! Thanks for joining, man. Thanks. Welcome. I'm going to put my face on screen only for a second. Before I switch over, I'm going to press selfie cam here. Oh, got to go over that. Maybe if I turn this. If I turn that a little, that's better. You see, I got the live subscribe. Ooh, that's really good, actually. What's going on, you? 20,091 subscribers. Thank you to very much. Wait a sec. Bro Taku says I'm in Canada right now. What are you doing in Canada, bro? Taku. The bro Taku. What are you doing? Laxon says he's already 2 hours into 2017. Local time here. Forgive me for... It's just 7 minutes past 7, so... Xander, I'm going to assume you're like in the Netherlands? That you're Dutch? I'm just guessing. Skiwithpete, what do you think has better tactility? Zelios or Gatistotles? Oh, they're different. I just want a good typing experience as far from linear as possible. They're totally different. Gatistotles are a clicky switch. They sound like this. I got one here. And then Zelios are like they're a tactile switch. So they sound like browns or reds or whatever. You can't. How do I know he's Dutch? Because his last name is De Boer. What's he gonna be? Polish? Yeah, see, the Netherlands. I knew it. Happy New Year from Reykjavik. So that guy's going to be Icelandic. What's that?
Nice, we've been there.
Yeah, we've been to Iceland. We've been to Reykjavik. I don't know if you are in Reykjavik. Love it there. Gonna spend a night in NYC as well. What? You're just telling me this now? Dude, what are you doing? Nicholas Nilsson says, sweet, congrats on 20k subs. Thank you very much. As you can tell, things are continuing to grow around here. I got too many cameras. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out a thing to go here so that I can do this all at the same time. Luis Russo says, Happy New Year, Las Vegas. Awesome, zombie. Pete, I don't know if you remember, but testing the $30 mechanical keyboard with the fake blue switches. So far, I'm impressed. Definitely solid feeling, and it hasn't given up on me. You say fake blue switches. Are you talking about Utemus? Utemus aren't fake. They're good. Zombies. I'm also from the Netherlands, but people think I'm Polish. It's odd. Just a reminder, we got 45 people in the... maybe I'm a little bit close to that. We got 45 people in the room today. Don't forget, 1080p is the way to do it. Otter Pops, yeah. Awesome. Welcome to the show. And it says, how many cameras do you have? So we're going to go 1, 2, then we're going to go 3, then we're going to go... this is my solder cam. This is 4. Whoa. Then we got action cam, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. 5. If you find a mechanical keyboard show with more cameras and more angles and a better 2 microphone setup than mine, you let me know. Louis, your name's Louis. Louis Russo says, or are you Louis? Maybe you're Louis. Louis Russo says, Happy New Year from Las Vegas. Hi, what's going on? De Boer means farmer in Dutch. QQ Quiet King LOL. Open, please. I did. I've already opened it. You missed it. This looks super... as I said, it looks super posh. It looks really well done. This is inside. I'm looking forward to putting this together already. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. I can tell. That's the minivan. One of the coolest parts about the minivan is it has the arrow keys. But look, I'm going to jump over. Are you using the remote Pi Cam? I'm not. Louis, great question. No, I'm not. That's... Here, let me show you.
In a box somewhere.
Yeah, it's right here. Here's the Pi Cam. I'm not using it currently, but I should be. I should be. No, I do that when I set up a camera 2 view, but I have so many cameras going on at the moment, I didn't think I really needed a camera 2 view. Nicholas Nilsson says, dude, I won't even find another Mech KB show. Yes, you will. And that's... Yeah, I'm going to get to that, okay? But let's do that soon. Let's not do it right now. There's some really good channels out there. There's some really good... Oh, wait, why didn't that work? There we are. There's some really good channels out there, and you should totally go check them out. Couple examples. Rhino Feed. He's one of my faves. Sorry, I'm doing this like this. Rhino Feed. There's mechanisk.co or Leander North, depending on what he's calling his channel at the moment. There's The Board Podcast, which has just opened up. It's got like 1 subscriber. It's me. I'm the subscriber. They're going to be great. That's just about to grow. What else? 21 Max Geometry Dash says, what do you think about Zora switches? You're not the first person to ask, and I don't know the answer. A lot of... Great, just snapped Achilles tendon, gotta go, says the Ginga Ninja.
Ow.
That sounds painful. Are you going to check out the Massdrop X0.01Z Z70? Vince, I don't know anything about it. I'll have to look into it. Balgroove the Greater says, what time is it over there? It's 7:15 almost. 12 minutes past. Top Clack is another great one. Thank you, Brotaku, for reminding me of that one. It's a great build. I made one off of your vid. I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh, you made a Pi Cam based on the vid. That's awesome. I have a follow-up video to that I haven't done. I haven't. 1337, you have a great username. I love it. It's Leet. Naughty Gamer says, send me a keyboard. Not today. Will you try to do shoutouts, Pete? Is this a shoutout? Oscar N says, is there manufacturers that make keycaps that fit the Corsair bottom rows? No. And that's why I constantly suggest that you not get a Corsair. Not that there's a lot of keycaps that fit the minivan, but we're going to get to some cool things about that. But I was just going to say about the minivan, by the way, something that, for those of you who don't know, just caveat, I am the owner of 1UP Keyboards, and so I often pump 1UpKeyboards.com. 1UP Keyboards sells a lot of wrist rests And it's kind of an undersold section of our website because they're so damn expensive. They take a long time to make and they're really expensive to ship. That's why they're so expensive. But look, the 40% one is going to fit the minivan perfectly. So you guys out there who've already got yourself a minivan, you should check out the 40% wrist rests. These will also fit in our 40% sleeves, or you can get a, what was I going to say? Or you can get a custom sleeve if you want. Zachary Sewell says, why am I getting ignored? I don't know. How about this question for someone? What kind of switches have the least amount of key wobble? I don't know the answer. I've never really noticed a lot of key wobble in any of my keys, to be honest. A lot of people are like, Zelios have such terrible key wobble. I don't know. I don't know so much about it. For those of you who've just joined the channel, we're talking mechanical keyboards. This is a kit that I just got in the mail, and I'm going to show off some of the other keyboards that I'm going to be reviewing on tomorrow's show. Tomorrow, for those of you who don't know, can I buy from Turkey? I don't know. You're such a tease, Pete. For those of you who don't know, tomorrow is going to be a great, big, super long, extended hangover special show. For all of those of you reveling out tonight. The Brotaku says, the one-up sticker on my keyboard has attracted a lot of attention for you. Free advertising. That's great. Thanks. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I've heard that Cherry has less wobble than Gateron. I really don't know. I don't know about wobble. It's one of those weird things I don't know a lot about. I'm going to show you guys some other keyboards. The stuff I'm going to be showing off tomorrow. It's going to blow your mind. But before I do, reminder, this is a show about mechanical keyboards. This is a mechanical keyboard. This is a mechanical keyboard wrist rest. So please, if you haven't already, please like the video. And if you haven't already, please press subscribe. Look at the numbers. We're going up and down and a little... Oh, where's the one? Come on, somebody pump us back up here. What's going on? How did Gatistotles compare to MX Blues? Here, can I answer that with this? These are Gatistotles. Oh, I'm still in this mode. These are Gatistotles. Super crispy, not a lot of wiggle. These are Cherry MX. It's my desk is warped. You see my desk is warped, so it gets that like clunkety clunk clunk. Gladgen, open it now. Guys, I'm about to get to way more exciting stuff. This is for tomorrow's review. For tomorrow. We're just hanging out, guys. It's freaking New Year's Eve. You guys are totally going to want to come back tomorrow to see this. I don't know if you can quite see in the light. Can you see that? All right. Can you guys see that? This is the brand new, unreleased Vortex Core 40% keyboard. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? I'm going to do the unboxing and review of this tomorrow. But I just couldn't help but look at it. Look at it. Naughty Gamer says, Ski with Pete, what do you think about Gem das Hermes? It's very cheap. It seems good. I know nothing about it. I know nothing at all about it. Max says, shit, you got a core. And I say, Max, yo. It's To be honest, I don't really like the look of it. I don't know what you're talking about. Why do not numpad on keyboards? I simply, well, there's a couple of reasons. You can see with this smaller keyboard, if you imagine my hands on it inside, to reach for the mouse is much closer. If you had a numpad, it would be like this. So that's why I tend not to do it. Also, I don't often use a numpad, but maybe you do. And that's not to say you shouldn't. But I also have one of these, which is a separate numpad. So if I wanted to, I could put my mouse there, and then I could do this. Herman Miller Aeron chair. Is it comfy? Yes, super comfy. Yeah, it's far more comfortable than the one I have at work. What am I doing here? Reminding you guys, if you haven't already, please press subscribe. There's... Oh, what happened here? There's 59 viewers in the channel all at the same time. Guys, press subscribe, press like if you haven't already. And don't forget to switch over to 1080p so that you can see all of the 1080p-ness. Said it again. All the 1080p... I should stop calling it ness. I should start calling it all the 1080p glory. Teposen says, I like 75% keyboards best. We just go down another. Every time I put this up, we go down. We go the wrong. I want to go... Yeah! Bang! Thank you, guys. Hey, it's 2017 here in Belgium. 62 viewers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody. So this is the core. I'm going to be reviewing this in depth tomorrow. But for now, I've got another keyboard I wanted to show off. I got this one in the mail, and again, I'm going to do this. I'm going to record the unboxing of it tomorrow. Can you see what that is? This is the X Falcon. No, I'm not going to get inside it. This is a removable switch keyboard. This is a full size. You can't really see it. Nah. Skiwithpete, could you help me out? I've never before had a mech keyboard here in Portugal. They're even more expensive, reaching almost 250. What should I buy? I'm looking at a Corsair K70. If you go check the frequently asked questions in the below here, just below here, sometimes it says show more. What you can do is go check for the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid, and that's the one I recommend. Here, I'm just going to give you a quick explanation why that's the one I recommend. It has what's called a standard bottom row. So this one looks really funky because it's got all sorts of different keycaps on it, but actually, you can see these 3 keys are the same size, and then it's got a standard size spacebar, and then these 4 keys are the same size. It's called a standard layout. Whoa, where did all those dislikes come from? Please don't dislike. And then somebody said, somebody undisliked. That's amazing. Do you have a keyboard that you like best? Yes, I do, and I have it with me today. I didn't have it last time. You should look at other brands that have a larger EU presence. Yeah, and I think Cooler Master is probably a pretty good one. You might want to tell people that they can rewind the stream while in the YouTube app. Okay, Xander, that's a good one. Bernardo says, "Thank you so much. I'm new to the channel and already subbed. Welcome. Let me go grab my everyday, my favorite keyboard. Let me go grab that. Yeah, I'm gonna move this. I'll leave this on screen so you know what I'll leave this here, but I'll be right back. Don't forget, if you haven't already, press like. More likes means more people on the channel, and it's New Year's. And you know what? In a minute I'm gonna open the door so you guys can hear the helicopters. It's pretty exciting out there. Steph, do you want a backpack?
Here.
This is my favorite keyboard. This one. That's my favorite one. The full carbon fiber LJD 61 up from 1UP Keyboards. Again, I own 1upkeyboards.com, so I tend to pump it a little more than... But black with red standoffs. Can you see the red standoffs? Zelio 62 gram. What is the color of keyboard switch? I'm not sure if I understand your question, Degalisk Min Canal.
On yours.
Mechanisk, hi, what time is it? It must be 2 in the morning for you. What keyboard would you recommend? I always recommend the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid. Get whatever switch you want, but go check out the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid. Check in the Show More section below. You'll find links to that and all the other stuff you see on my desk today. You can find all of that. I'm just going to read some of the comments here. Dede Debastu. Welcome to the channel. Carol Lacasque. Keycap Stick. I'm not sure what you're saying. What keyboard would you recommend? It's from Striker Gaming. I just went through that. Flow Motion. I found someone with Model M in a pic for an ad for an old PC. They said they would sell it for 15, but they haven't messaged me back. I hope you get it, man. It's 140 here in Sweden. Snail Sulheels. What's going on, man? Welcome. Sorry, I'm gonna... Hello, mate. Congratulations on 20k subs, says Finn Alu. Thanks very much. For those of you who haven't already subscribed, please do so now. Look, our chart, it's growing. You know, it's headed in the right sort of way. Couple people in Norway. Power Penguins in Teposen. MK Me Lab, what's going on? How are you, buddy? Fellow Canadian on the show. So you guys know I'm originally Canadian, but I live in New York City now. But I know that MK Me Lab, who interviewed me on his show not long ago, he's a Canadian as well. Just back from Canada, actually. Drinking some Canada Dry. Steven says, what PCB do you use for your JD61 build? I use the Satan PCB. It currently says on the website that we're out of stock, but we're not out of stock. We're actually back in stock, even though we haven't put them back up yet. So if you really want to get a PCB, you should, if it's not up, you should just ask. Email us at oneupkeyboards@gmail.com. It's like, what is oneupkeyboards@gmail.com. Again, I own the shop, so I'm like always flogging it. You know, I'm always going on about it. Can you give me a shout out, please? Says Striker Gaming. This is your shout out. Snail says, but a Sweden key on your random keys keyboard. I think you mean put. What do you think about Razer keyboards? Power Penguins. I'm not a huge fan of the Razer keyboards. You can find in the frequently asked questions section in the about section below some of my recommendations for beginner boards. The problem with Razer keyboards is that they use Razer switches, which I don't know much about, and the little I do know about them, I think there's probably other better switches you could get. It's probably not what you want to hear, but that's what I know about them. I should probably figure out what. Oh, I should probably figure out what we're doing with that. What is going on here? This thing is twisting like nobody's business. Okay, and it says, let's see all the other questions. I gotta go, man. Gotta go do some design work. See you later. See you later, Brotaku. You have a good one, man. We'll be in touch soon. Weekend Airsoft Warriors. You are going to start processing orders again on January 3rd, correct? Correct. We just got home from Canada, so we haven't started doing that yet. Lime DR says, what keyboard should I buy for best gaming experience? You should buy a keyboard with black switches. I highly recommend the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid, or you could do the Philco. Magus Touch 2. Gladgen32 Ann says, give me a shout out. This is your shout out. Is it Gladgen? Gladgen32 Ann? I'm trying. Zombies advertising. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I got one I'm super stoked on. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Striker Gaming says, I'm a Corsair guy. The Corsairs are great. I mean, I had the K60, which I really enjoyed. I think it's a beautiful looking keyboard. The only problem with it is the spacebar is such an irregular size that it's impossible to find a replacement spacebar for. So I typically recommend you avoid it. With this one, again, you can see it's got this standard layout: 1.25, 1.25, 1.25, 6.25, 1.25, 1.25, 1.25. Excuse me, 1.25. 60 concurrent viewers. Thank you to everybody who's just joined the channel. Gabe says Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Gabe. How you doing, buddy? Another Canadian in the house. A Snail, I missed your comments. Sorry, the comments are happening too fast. I'm not being able to keep up with them. With Vibes Plays says, Sup, bro. Can you give me a shout out, please? I've gave you a shout out, Striker Gaming. This is my second shout out to Striker Gaming. Weekend Airsoft Warrior. I ordered some Gateron yellows from you, and I'm going to try and desolder and resolder a board of them. Just let me warn you that desoldering a board is extremely painful. Extremely painful. Anyways. Somebody was advertising his channel. I wanted to correct him on that. Skiwithpete. Oh, okay. Happy New Year, says Sledge Corrupt. What's going on, Sledge? Daniel Ivanov, I'm just coming here. What's this keyboard? This is the LJD61 Up, 60% fully programmable keyboard from 1UP Keyboards. It's made of carbon fiber, real carbon fiber. It's by 1UP Keyboards. You can find this on oneupkeyboards.com. Or you can do a quick search for LJD61Up, and you can watch a video, the video where I made this, or you can watch it in QuickTime, in full time, whatever. We can see, for those of you, Hickey says, I would buy some cheap mechanical keyboard if they would have a Nordic layout. Dude, you're in the right place. Ask Mechanisk what the right one to get is. There's a couple of dudes here from Norway, actually. They would be perfect. To ask. Skiwithpete, 115 in Portugal. The starter keyboard you recommend for me, the K70 is here, 147. The K70 looks so much better for the difference in price. It does, but it doesn't have a standard size spacebar. So when you want to go get new keycaps, and you want your keycaps to look awesome, like this, or you want them to look like this, you're going to be completely out of luck because the keycaps aren't going to work for the Z70. So I hear what you're saying, Bernardo. I totally hear what you're saying. I just don't think that's the right call. I think the right call is the Cooler Master. Barry Allen says, why you say that? I'm not sure what you're talking about. So, Lime DR, what's the best quality of generic gaming boards? They're the best quality. Yeah, he's talking about the Cooler Master. Look, the enthusiasts, and there's a whole community. I know that this show is going to be like a group of people who are interested in mechanical keyboards and are coming to check it out for the first time. But a lot of the people who are in the audience today are part of what's called the mechanical keyboard community. If you go to Reddit and do /r/mechanical keyboards, or you go to a place like Geek Hack, you can find, or Desk Authority, you can find a group of people who are really enthusiastic about their keyboards, and those are the guys that you should really ask and trust about what the right ones to get are. And I can tell you, with firsthand experience, the community will recommend this keyboard. It's the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid. This has a different key set on it, but this is the keyboard itself. You can see. That's what the community will recommend. It's also the one I recommend, because I've been around long enough. Have you built one of the LJD61 ups with the silver carbon fiber plates? I have not, if you believe it. That is like upcoming projects. That is almost top of my list. I just have a couple boards I need to get to. And one of them is the Van keyboard. I've got two 60% boards, and I was holding off on making those 60% boards because I was waiting for more PCBs to come in. And like I say, I don't even know if they're up on the website yet, but That is a stack of PCBs. There's just an absolute ton of them here for one-up keyboards. But here's the top plate for that silver. That's the silver top plate. It does look super sweet. Now, I'm going to switch over just for a quick second to this and remind everybody who's just joined, if you haven't already, please press subscribe. Don't forget to check back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be an even bigger show. I'm going to make a keyboard, maybe even more keyboards than one. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be all sorts of awesome stuff. So don't forget, please press subscribe. I'm going to show you guys a great way to press subscribe and to catch all of the live streams. Here, I'm just going to press that. It's right here. Okay, guys, here's how you subscribe and catch all the live streams. First, click subscribe, like you normally would. Then click the gear beside it. Now you'll see the notification menu. Click send me all notifications for this channel. That means that next time I start my live stream, you'll get a notification to let you know it's about to start. What? It's over lame. Andrew Cook, this is not over. This is only just beginning, my friend. Troy White says, woot. Woot. Get them stainless plates for my JD40. Get them stainless plates for my JD40. Troy, I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you saying that we don't have any stainless steel plates for the JD40 currently in stock?
That's correct.
Because if you are, let me tell you, you're about a week early. Maybe less. I'm just looking at Steph. Steph just gave me an evil eye. Please, if you saw Steph's evil eye, please don't die or turn to stone. What's your favorite Switch? Zelio 60... I don't know the answer. It was 67 gram, but I thought 67 gram was a little too stiff for me. I've switched to 62 gram, which is what I'm using right here. These are 62 grams, and I love this, but I wish it was a little bit stiffer. So I'm going to go to 65 grams and see what that's like. Regulator 311. What's going on, Regulator 311? Shout out, because I haven't seen you around before. Lime DR says, I subbed. Regulator 311 says, what switch are you going to put in your minivan? I'm going to put in 65 gram Zelios. I've got about 150 of them just around the corner here, and I can't wait to chuck them in. 20,100 subscribers. Wow. Wow. 101. 20,101 subscribers. You saw in that video I did just a second ago. Just a second ago. I mean, I had 14,000 subscribers. So to get to 20,000, it's mind-blowing. Thank you very much to everybody who's already subscribed. If you haven't already pressed subscribe, please press subscribe. And for those of you who haven't, please press like on this video because it's about mechanical keyboards live. And this is a mechanical keyboard. Oh, you built your minivan last night, says Regulator 311. I'm going to love it. I really think I will love it. I'm new here. Can you define a mechanical keyboard? William Solberg, you, my friend, are in luck. Are you ready for this? Okay. A non-mechanical keyboard. I got one of those around here somewhere. Where's my non-mechanical keyboard? You just hold on 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. This is a standard non-mechanical keyboard. You've probably seen 1,000 like these. This one just came with an HP. And it works by compressing two rubber... Well, it's a rubber dome, but there's two contact points. One inside the rubber dome, one at the bottom. And when they smash together, that activates the switch. That is different than a mechanical keyboard. The way a mechanical keyboard works is, if you allow me just 1 second to pull one out here. This is a mechanical keyboard switch. Each key has its own switch, and they each act independently. Now, inside of here is a little spring and two little gold plates that touch each other. I'm just going to go to action cam so you can see this. It's a clear one that I've got so you can see inside of it. Oh! Sorry about that. This is a mechanical keyboard switch. And these are good for like 50 million presses. With a rubber dome, the more you press it, the more worn out that little rubber dome becomes. So these switches last a lot longer, and there's all sorts of different types of them. So let me just grab a couple here. They come in all different shapes. No, they don't. They only come in two shapes. Maybe three. But each different color has a different feel and a different thing to it. So, for example, a clear is a linear and very smooth and very, very soft. Whereas a green is clicky. Can you hear that? Whereas this purple Zelio has a tactile bump like the clicky switch, but it doesn't have a click. Cool. That was my answer. And then, of course, there's all sorts of different things that go off of that. Once you have these programmable, once you have a mechanical keyboard, there's lots of different things you can do with it. This one, for example, is programmable. That means that you can insert macros into it. You can do different layers. Here's an example of a layer real quick. When I do this and then press WASD, that becomes my arrow cluster. You see? That's now my arrow cluster because I don't have arrows over here. The same thing if I press this key and then that's F1. So different layers. I also have this bound as an basic HTML page, so it just spits out an HTML page. So, yeah. Cool. Did that give you a good idea of what a mechanical keyboard is? I hope it did. And if you think so, you should probably press subscribe. Definitely press like on the video. And yeah, this is the LJD61 Up. This is a full carbon fiber keyboard. It's real carbon fiber, and it's pretty much, in my opinion, the best looking keyboard you can buy. And I say that as I lose my voice. Are there any clicky Zelio keys? There are not, although people do make Zelio Agata. What are they called? Zelio Studdles. Gat clears is so light. Yeah, they're too light for me. I've actually got Gat clears in this one, my Tada 68 right here. And I find I'm constantly making errors because as I type, I'll just slightly hit another key. You know, and that'll be enough to. Can you recommend a budget mechanical keyboard that has a numpad? Yes, the Cooler Master Quickfire XT. That's the one. That's got a numpad. It's Cooler Master. It's got a standard bottom row, which means it's good, and you can upgrade it in the future to a fully programmable board. That's the one I recommend. Thug Penguin. Love your name. I love my Gat Browns as a light switch. Yeah, cool. You zombies just said, I like this stainless steel front printed LJD61 Up the most. I've got one of those pre-built here in our pre-build section. Whoa. You can just see there this camera is a little bit askew here. I'm just going to try to. There we go. Is that better? Maybe that's better. That's LJD61 Up, stainless steel in browns. I have this on the website, but you can see my fingerprints are all over the back of it. I'd have to clean that up, I think. That's the stainless steel version. Beautiful. Can you recommend a Steel Series keyboard? You know, I bought for my father-in-law a Steel Series keyboard. The Steel Series, it's like the 6GV2 or something. And it seemed fine. I mean, I tested it out and I looked at the bottom row, but I didn't notice it's got this big-ass enter on it. And I don't know why they've got one like that. It seems really odd. So just check on the Steel Series, because I don't know. Heyo says Bitbox. Heyo! I need help with a keyboard choice. I need an RGB mechanical keyboard for a decent price. You recommend it. It has to be RGB to match my current setup, and the G910 is my current choice. I don't know anything about the G910. If you said an RGB keyboard that you were looking for, I probably would have recommended that you check out mechanicalkeyboards.com's MK Disco full size. That's probably what I would have said. I don't know. I don't know who just said CM Quickfire TK, but Xander, no, not good, man. The TK doesn't have a standard bottom row. So stupid. Everybody recommends the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid, because it's the best. Or the Quickfire XT. It's also the best. But no one recommends the TK. And for the longest time, I didn't know why nobody recommended it. It seemed like a great middle ground for me, but it doesn't have the standard bottom row. Yeah, the QFR Pro S has RGB lighting. This is a beautiful keyboard. I'm going to put it away. This is still in our new section here. Lime DR, are you going to do a giveaway? I'm actually going to do a giveaway tomorrow. Not today. And the only reason is just that today I didn't really plan on doing a live stream. I was just chatting with some friends and I thought, why not, you know? Why not give it a bash? Do you have any MX tactile grays? I have tactile grays, but they're my personal collection. They're not available for sale on the website. But yeah, these are tactile grays. Are Zelios titles available at 1UP Keyboards? I think so. I don't know how many are left in stock. We only get very small amounts. If so, what is... What?
Gaddis titles.
Yeah, Gaddis titles. No, Zelios titles.
No.
Oh, sorry. Zelios titles, no, we don't. What is the price difference compared to Zelios? Zelios are $1 a piece. I don't know how much Zelios titles would be. This is the tactile gray. It's a nice switch. I use these for space bars. They're good. What are you going to give away? Oh, tomorrow's giveaway is going to be huge. Tomorrow's giveaway is going to be huge. Okay, first of all, I got some stuff in from NVIDIA that I'm going to be giving away. That's pretty awesome. I've also got a bunch of stuff from mechanicalkeyboards.com that we're going to be giving away. That's going to be awesome. And of course, we've got stuff from oneupkeyboards.com, which is also going to be awesome. Dominic says, do you send price from Giveaway International? We do giveaway internationally as well. Grays are too heavy for my weak fingers. I completely agree. That's why I use them for my thumbs for the spacebar only. skiwithpete, do you recommend the Vortex Poker 2 keyboard? Yep. The only thing VRT Daniel, I saw your question about MX Whites. I don't know much about MX Whites. MX Whites, I think, are clicky switch, but very stiff. I don't know. The Poker 2, yeah, I've owned a Poker 2. I love that keyboard. The thing with the Poker 2, though, is it's on-board programmable rather than fully programmable like the LJD61 up. If you know how to build a keyboard. Again, they're kind of different, though. The Poker 2 is like more at the budget end. It's like $120 to buy a brand new one. They're very good for $120. This will probably cost you twice that much to start. So, good. William Solberg says, I'm looking to buy a keyboard soon. Can you recommend a gaming mechanical keyboard without a numpad for a reasonable price? Cooler Master, Quick Fire, Rapid. If you go check in the About section below, see where it says show more. That's the one you should get. Right. Guys, 51 viewers on the show currently. Don't forget to press like if you haven't already, and don't forget to press subscribe. Let me just switch over to the subscription cam. What's going on? How do you lubricate switches, says Zombies. Here, let me show you. I'm not going to do it just now because I don't have any lube going on. But what I'll do is, let me just pop inside of one of these, and I'll just show you what the bits are that you would do. Do you recommend keyboard with Chinese copy cherry switches? Gateron switches, yes. All the other ones, not so much. Gateron, yes. Cherry, for me it goes Gateron, cherry, everything else. Teposen says, I have to go to bed. Bye. I subbed. Thank you, Teposen. We'll see you hopefully again tomorrow. Mechanical keyboard under $40. Save your money. Save up $60. And then buy the Cooler Master Quick Fire Rapid. How do you lubricate switches? Let me show you. So let me just say that there's no like one answer to how to lubricate switches, because different people will give you different techniques and give you different answers as exactly how to do it. But here is how you could or would do it. First, you need to open up the switch. To open up the switch, you just do it like this. Let me show you. I'm going to zoom. Xander, you have a good one too, buddy. Thanks for joining in on the New Year's Eve special. Look forward to tomorrow's New Year's Day special, the Hangover special. It'll be great. What was that?
No idea what that was.
Whoa, that was weird. Did you feel that? Did you feel that?
No?
It's like the building just shook a little. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. That was a little too weird for me. Give me 1 second. Well, just open the door so we could hear the helicopters. Yeah, the building shook a little. That was a little weird. Everything's okay, though. We're all back. We're good. Everything's fine. The helicopters have gone silent. The police cars have all gone silent. But it's New York. They'll be back. These tweezers, man. These are like $3 tweezers from Amazon. Go to the About section. You can find them. Okay, look. This is the inside of a switch. This is how a switch... This is what it looks like. Do you see that? Now what I would do to lube this switch is I would lube... I'm going to pull out a toothpick to show you. So you can look at my hairy arm. There you go. I would lube this part... Ooh. I would lube this part of it right here. See these sliders? What I would do, and I don't know if I have it. I got one of these right here. Oh. Oh, hand cramp. You guys, the lag's pretty bad here. Pray for Pete. I'm fine, guys. Everything's fine. It's New York. Who knows? Look, what I would do... Can you see this? Where is this? what I would do is just paint that thing. Oh, I'm trying hard here. I would just paint this like that with lube. That little side stem. On both sides. Do the other side too. This side. Oh, I'm trying. I do that side too. And then when you put it back down in the hole, that should do it there. See what I'm saying? Now, some people do more than that. Some people also lube the top and bottom of the spring. Some people lube other stuff. They lube the sliders, which should be this part. Again, there's no right and wrong technique. There's just like what you do and what people you know do. I say there's no wrong technique. Is JB in the house today? Max's mom says hi. Hi, Max's mom. Yes, I am the guy with the arms. There's a funny way. I met Max's mom recently. She was friendly. Sorry we didn't stay. Steph was sat in the car. Okay, be right back. Just closing the door. It's freezing cold and you can't hear helicopters. "62 concurrent viewers. Don't forget to everybody who's just joined to please press like, as this is actually a Mechanical Keyboards video. And don't forget to press subscribe if you haven't already. Or if you have already, don't press subscribe again because that'll not be good. Do you have any keyboards with aluminum switch plates? Yeah, all sorts. Yeah, all sorts. Like, what are you saying? Like the LJD61 up in aluminum? Yeah, I've got that right. I've got that right here. Like that? Is that what you mean? Or are you really talking about... Are you really talking about this sort of switch plate? And with the universal bases? Like this and this. Is that what you're really talking about? Sorry, that should go that way. That way? That one? Is that what you mean? Not sure what you mean. Hey Pete, do you know what about a plate allows switch top modding? I know exactly what it is. And let me show you. That's Matthew Del Castillo. And so here's the right answer to that. But to do it, I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm also gonna grab an LJD61 up top plate. The LJD61 up assumes that you're buying the top and you're buying your end game, and it's a standard layout that you're going for. And so it says, you know what, you're going to mod your switches, and once they're perfect, you're going to leave them in place. And so when you do that, I'm going to zoom in. Do you see those are very square? They're like square. There's no, but look here, if I show you that one by comparison, do you see, it, not only is it not square, but you can see it's got those side cutouts. Do you see that? It's those side cutouts that let you go down the side of the switch and pop it open. See what I'm talking about? Hopefully you got that perfectly. Mr. Sky says, will he paint this keyboard? I'm not sure which keyboard you're talking about here, but I'm not planning on... Are all LJD61 up boards sandwich cases? Yep. We also sell non-sandwich cases. We also sell universals. These types of plates here are called universals. Universal. And you can get those and pair them with bases, which we also sell. So here's an example of an aluminum base, but we also sell these 3D printed bases, which are really cool. These are made by a fella called Zip Ties. Yeah. So you can get a universal plate and one of those if you don't like this sandwich construction. I personally do like the sandwich construction. I think that it looks really cool. I think that it looks like a really expensive road race bike. But to each their own, if that's not what you're into. What's your least favorite cherry switch? Mine's probably reds, too soft and linear. Dylan, mine's probably cherry browns. I kind of dig Gateron browns, but cherry browns, man, it's not for me. Lime DR says, guys, I gotta sleep. Take it easy, man. Quirty Q, Happy New Year. Zip ties is cool. Max is correct. What's your opinion on Rocat Rios? I have no opinion on it. I know nothing about it. 61 concurrent viewers. Oh no, 55 concurrent viewers. Bunch of people just left. But my subscriber count continues to rise. Let's take a quick look. 20,107. Thank you guys. That's really cool of you. Appreciate you guys stopping by and signing up. Dylan P says I'm building an all tactile gray board right now. Nice. Now I said I was going to do a keycap change. And I am going to do a keycap change. So let me get to that. Steph, are you ready for me to do the keycap change, or do you need to take more pictures?
It's not up.
No, they don't need to be up. Please don't put them up.
Oh, no, I don't need more pictures.
Okay. You guys will have seen this board before, which is the JD40. But we've got a brand new custom keycap set. Unreleased. It'll be coming in the early new year. You just have to give me a second to grab that. Actually, let me just take one quick second opportunity to do this. What caps are on that board now? These are actually crap bag keycaps, and they are they're just blanks. They're just randoms that I got from Signature Plastics. Well, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, whether it's already past midnight for you or coming up on midnight soon. Thank you very much for stopping by and saying hello. If you haven't already done so, please do say hello. Well, if you think these keycaps look nice, wait until you see what's coming up next. Have you tried that $24 mech from Amazon? I have not. I can already imagine what it is, though. I can tell you exactly what it's like, even having not put my hands on it. Dominic, all the Happy New Year and all the best in the future. Thank you to you too. Malenki, how you doing? You missed the start of the stream because it's New Year. How's it going? It's going good. We're just a couple hours away from our New Year over here. Had a bit of a fright a second ago. I felt the building shake a little bit, but we're okay. Everything is fine, fine, fine. I can hear the helicopters out the window. I'm just a couple of blocks away from Times Square. So I can hear all that malarkey happening just outside my window. And if you lived as close to Times Square as I do, you would know why I have no interest in going outside. What up, Pete? Looking forward to the CLZ numpad. Awesome, Nick. It's going to be a great one, I tell you what. Looking forward to it myself. 2017 is going to be great for mechanical keyboards. If from nothing else, you're going to love it for the sheer brilliance of the things coming from one-up keyboards. Pete, what switches are on that JD40? They're actually they're actually Gateron clears, and they're too light for me. And I could spend some time opening these puppies up and putting some slightly better switches in there. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to put a key set on it instead. Give me 1 second. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What are you up to?
Working.
What's that?
Working.
On the site?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going?
Yeah.
This is the brand new, I suppose you could call it Stormtrooper set. Gamertron, it's 2017 for you. Lucky you, man. I've had enough of 2016. So this brand new DSA set is the One-Up Keyboards DSA key set that will be available in early 2017 for JD40s. Did I print that myself? I didn't print it myself. We ordered these custom from Signature Plastics just for our customers at One-Up Keyboards. So this will be a One-Up Keyboards exclusive set. It will not be available anywhere else. We're calling it the Stormtrooper.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're not calling it the Stormtrooper, but it is a black on white ABS. Double shot keycap key set. Whoa, does it look wicked. Steph, look at it. Can you see it on the screen?
Wow. Very nice.
That is super nice. Troy, no, it's not 6.25 spacebar. It's 2 spacebars. I think each of them is 1.75. I'm not really sure. Yeah, they are definitely double shots. Here, let me just pull off the 1-up. This is a 1-up in DSA. This won't be available anywhere else. See, that's a double shot. They are... The F and the J are nippled. Will they work for the JD45? No, but our plan is to potentially get a JD45 set at some point in the near future. The reason they won't is you need a couple extra keys to make the JD45. Of course, if you have blanks like I did, you could get this set, which would be a base set, and this will be relatively inexpensive. But will the keycaps include the 6.25? No, it won't. It'll only be for the standard row. But again, if you want to get a DSA 6.25 from Signature Plastics, you absolutely can. What's the deal with the Windows key or function key? So I decided to make these function keys as opposed to Windows keys, only because when I, for example, in my Apple, when I use the Apple key, I use that as control because there's no real control. Do you use the right key as space? I do, and I use my left key as function. I also use control here as function, and this is function. If this was me, I would probably move this function key over to this side, and I'd replace one of these with a blank. For those of you who just joined, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Let's just switch over to the subscribe. 20,106. Unbelievable, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate that. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Now, I can really hear a helicopter overhead. The thing with Gateron clears, and I'm not a huge fan of Gateron clears, but the thing with Gateron clears is they work particularly well with ABS DSA keycaps, because these keycaps are so damn light. They feel more like reds. Yeah, it is. It's functional and practical. You know, oh, that's from the other key. What I'd really like to do is make a carbon fiber JD40. That, again, is my upcoming. Why don't people paint keyboards? Well, that's a good question. So these are, this keyboard is an anodized aluminum. Anodizing is a process by which you apply a current to the aluminum plate, and you, as the anode, you put a dye in the liquid that it's in, and the dye sticks to the plate. That's anodizing. So painting it is a bit more difficult, especially with aluminum. Aluminum doesn't paint really well. You could, for example, with stainless steel, paint a primer on it and then do some paints over top of that. And we intend to do a plain stainless steel in the very near future. Jao Pedro says hello, hello. Cyberpower, this is many things, but a shitty keyboard, it is not. It's really beautiful, actually. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Don't forget, if you aren't already, you can watch this in full 1080p. Oh, delicious. I'm just going to open the door for 1 second. Steph, can you come here for 1 sec? Is that the spire that the ball is going to drop from?
No.
It's not. We can't see that. Guys, it's very New York tonight. Gamertron says, I am watching in 1080p. That a boy? It's the way to do it. Okay, 1 sec. Helicopters, police cars. It's enough NYC for a little bit. Looks pretty good. Does that F have a dot? Yes. The F and J's both have dots on them. They're both little bumps, often called nipples. Yeah, and the nipples help you identify where your fingers are supposed to be on the home row. Now you'll notice with the JD40 that you're missing the apostrophe and the colon semicolon keys. They're both replaced by enter. So what I do is I have them bound to function layers. So when I press shift enter, that does the colon, and if I do control enter, that does the quotation. Hafizi Hilmi, hello. Happy New Year to you too. If you haven't already, please press subscribe. We're at 20,100 subscribers. Thank you very much. Just gonna have a quick sip of my ginger ale. Try, I've never met a saint, so I can't comment. Okay, so that was the second part. I wanted to change the keycaps, which I've done. What else was I supposed to do today? What else did it say that I was going to do? Two people have just pressed subscribe, and I wasn't there looking at it, so you guys didn't get to see the little thing go up. But if you haven't already pressed subscribe, we're moving on up. What did I say I was going to after that? Gamertron subscribe. Thank you. What else can I... Oh! Steph got me this Elmer's Craft Bond. You think this is going to stop me from getting burnt any worse?
There's safety features on it for you.
What safety features?
Read it.
Steph, this is going to burn me just as bad as anything else.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. This is just as bad as the one I currently have. What are you doing? I thought you were getting me a really good one or something. But this is exactly the same. Look at how bad this thing looks. It's just a bigger version of it. But otherwise, it's identical.
It's not. Take it out of the package.
Okay. Do I have a knife somewhere? Her. Do I have a knife somewhere?
Scissors behind you.
What? Oh, skizzers. I could use skizzers. These packages, honestly, they should be outlawed. I don't understand why people still are allowed to make stuff that's packaged like this. Gabe says Pete is going to burn himself to spite Steph.
I'm trying though.
She's trying to burn me is what she's trying to do. This is so funny. This was like after Christmas in the Boxing Day sales. Steph went out and was like, I buy you this thing. You're going to love it. And I didn't see it until just now. Little warning sign there just to let you know which end the hot end is. It's good. Oh yeah, look at this. and your argument is, Steph, that this is just gonna sit like that. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the way it sits. Just like, oh shit. Okay, well hold on. Let's see how it works with my stand.
No, it's not meant to have a stand. It has its own stand.
But it works pretty good with the stand.
Your stand is dodgy.
My stand is good? What are you talking about? Oh no, look, it overshoots the stand by a long shot.
It's super dodgy. Just use its own stand. You're gonna burn yourself if you do not actually.
But that, look at that, it's crazy.
It works. Imagine that.
Someone just made a purchase. Pete, this hoodie I'm wearing, it's pretty damn comfy. That a boy, Gabe. Do you have a picture for us or what? Have you got a picture for us or what? I think I just called your bluff. Did I just call your bluff? You know what would make this better? This gun better? A couple of things. First, an on-off switch. Oh no. Steph, it's a high temperature one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not...
It's fine.
No, but it means then I don't burn myself. I go to the hospital.
No. It's a crafting glue gun. I grew up using one of those. I have no idea how to use it.
No, this one, this little guy's a low temperature one. Oh no.
You're not gonna hurt yourself.
Sonic case, yes, the F does have a dot. That's the homing nipples. You can see the J's got one too. Can you see that? The F and the J. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out. I'll be right back. This packaging, I mean, not the glue gun. I'm going to keep the glue gun and get a second-degree burn, and then you guys can watch that. Just reading the instructions. Oh, you know I'm going to burn myself super badly with that.
I'm going round in circles.
What's that?
I'm going round in circles.
Oh. What type of wood is this wrist rest made of? I think it's oak. Dylan, I made it myself, so I'm not really sure. Thug Penguin says, there's been a shooting in Istanbul right now. Oh, shit. I'm just going to go check that out. $35 dead, 40 injured. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nightclub. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. It was two men dressed like Santa. Oh my God, what is happening? That is not the way you wanted to kick off 2017, that's for sure. Well, it's a sorry note, but it's a troubling time, and just because the year changed doesn't do anything to change that, really. It's a sad truth, but it is the truth all the same. Here in New York, we're gearing up for a full night of celebrations. I can assure you that once the ball drops, it will be non-stop keyboarding for me. Now, Steph and I have small bottles of Prosecco. Prosecco?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. We have bubbles that we're going to enjoy tonight. Yeah, it's hard to celebrate reading that. Apparently Weekend Airsoft Wear, I'm sorry to hear that. That's pretty shitty. Mr. Sky says, who knows something about Collective? Do you mean Key Collective, the artisan keycap designers? Is that who you mean? Because if it is, I know quite a bit about them. Well, Steph, I look forward to burning myself with this glue gun.
Oh. You turned on my computer.
I did.
I think you're going to build a board tonight.
No, I'm going to build a board tomorrow. I'm probably going to build 2 boards, maybe even 3 boards tomorrow.
Why not one now? It's only 8:30.
Is it 2017 in the USA? No, it is not. It's 8:30 p.m. So we've still got some time yet to go. But you were talking about Key Collective. Is that right, Mr. Sky? Because I got a whole bunch of Key Collective keycaps right up here. These are Snack Keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. These are Snack Keys Sushi. 1, 2, 3. These are the Gummy Bears. 1, 2. And that is all of the Key Collective keycaps that I currently have. Steph, look at this. This looks great. Look at it. $40 viewers still currently here. Oh, and my ugly mug. Oh, here he is, showing him off. Andreas Bacchus. How you going? Yeah. Represent.
Awesome.
Love it, Gabby. Gabe. What do I call you, Gabby? Am I allowed to do that? Young Sharky. What's going on, dude? So those, are you like a keyboard collector? Do you build them? I just ordered a new mechanical keyboard. Zyphy, yes, I'm both an enthusiast collector and yes, I build them. So on the channel, we've built this keyboard. We've collected the parts to make that keyboard. I've also built this keyboard. I built this keyboard. Oh, I just smashed my... I just smashed my accent cam. Just 1 second. Andreas, go on. How do you pronounce your last name then? Bacchix? Bacchix? And I'm going to be building, I think I'm going to build this one tomorrow. This one, I'm going to build this guy. I think so. I'm pretty sure I'm going to build that one tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm also going to do reviews. Tomorrow, this is my favorite one right here. Tomorrow is going to be a full day. Tomorrow we're just going to live stream. I'm calling it the Hangover Special. You can just come, chill out, talk keyboards. We'll hang out for as long as you want. How many keyboards do you have? I think I'm at 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Where's 14? 14, 15, 3 numpads, and 4 unbuilt ones. Okay, how much do you think it will be to make one? Zyphy, to make one from scratch, go to oneupkeyboards.com. I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. Oneupkeyboards.com, just like that. And you can find all the parts and pieces that you need to build a mechanical keyboard from scratch. Now, right now, the PCBs, I think they're still out of stock, but we do actually have some, so you might want to wait a day or two. You'll find those then. Give me just 1 sec. I've lost the sleeve for this guy. Oh, it's because I'm sat on it. No, sleeve for a different one. That's the sleeve for this guy. Can you take a picture of that like that? What did I do with the keyboard? There it is. So on tomorrow's show, and I'm not ending this one yet. There's still lots of time left. Do you like buckling spring keyboard? Of course I do. What are you kidding? Andreas, I'm off again. Good night. Good night. Hello from Finland. Hello, Finland. Must be pretty late for you. On tomorrow's show, I'm going to build... I'm going to do 2 reviews and a mouse review, even though it's not exactly a mechanical keyboard. Two reviews, and then I'm going to do the van build, and then I think I'm going to do the I don't know. There's two that I really want to make, but I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna definitely build two. Zyv says $200 for the back plate. Mine was $35 for the whole, £35 for the whole thing. Yeah, well, you got a cheap one, you know, and it's hello to the weird side of YouTube. Rafa Flanderos. Yes, this is the weird side. Ernest for life. Did you ask a question that I missed? I don't know. How do I fix a ripped inner layer? I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Did this just start? No, we're about 2 hours in. We're about an hour and a half in. But come hang out. Don't forget, if you've just joined, to press like. This is a mechanical keyboard stream. And we've got mechanical keyboards, and we're looking at mechanical keyboards and talking about mechanical keyboards. There's one there. This is gonna come with me. Cool. Hello from Sweden, Spawn Meat. What's going on? Is it a little out of focus? Is that out of focus? Is that focus? There, that's better. Oh, it's out of focus. What the? It's back. Okay. Have you built one with backlight? You know, I haven't built one with backlight. The one that Steph built last weekend. If you haven't seen that live stream, you should go check it out. The one that Steph built was this one. This is the upcoming unreleased 87 up. And this one has SIP sockets. So you can see it has two. No, you can't see. It has two little holes there, so it's easy to install lights. Can you see those two little holes? Super easy to install lights. You just push them into the little holes and you're done. But no, I haven't built one with backlighting. Backlighting isn't something that really tickles me, so I haven't really done it yet. Hello from Malaysia, Ahmad. Well, that's a little sad because I've been waiting for the new version of it, but they're not making. Then I can just get the current one. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Glitter, haha. Sorry, the chat is actually happening quite quickly, so if I miss your question, don't be afraid to ask it again. Just give it a couple seconds before asking twice. Yeah, this one is really nice. Full carbon fiber. This uses the Gaddis switches. At Ski with Pete, which one do you like better? That one or the 10 keyless? This is Steph's. This one is Steph's. I mean, I think it's beautiful, and I totally want to get one of these. But this one is Steph's. I use 60%. That's Steph's. She uses that on her main computer all the time. This is also Steph's. We've just come to the end of this one's life. Not sure what we're going to do with this one. Haven't really discussed. Is it possible to fix the membrane layers if I ripped one of the uppers? Ernest, unfortunately, you've joined a mechanical keyboard discussion and chat and live stream. And unfortunately, I don't know anything really about rubber domes. Or are you saying a topre? Even if you are saying topre, I don't know the answer. I think that once the membrane is ripped, I think that you're done. I don't know. Are you a gamer or a typist or anything? Zyphy, me, yeah, I'm a My day job is as a writer stroke creative director, so I tend to type a lot. I write a lot of scripts and write a lot of copy for ads. So yeah, that's what I am. That's what I do. What spacebar is that? It looks like Hyperfuse. That's actually JTK. That's JTK debut. That's a purple spacebar, right? I'm actually colorblind too, so I don't actually know. Is that a purple spacebar? I think it is. One of my favorite keys on this keyboard is this, which is the lack of control. Love it. I also love Margot's and Leander keyboards. This little tux is pretty cute too. Couple one-ups. Canadian and American flags. There's 2 Canadian flags on this board actually. This one is a Sir Cheddar keycap. This one's from Creamy. We actually have 2 other keycaps from Creamy we should put on this board. I thought you said you don't get gaming keyboards. I don't know what you're saying. I thought you said you don't get gaming keyboards. No, I do. I mean, okay, there's a distinction. Maybe the distinction is what's confusing you. Dylan P, another colorblind. Are you colorblind? Okay, gaming keyboards. There's 2 types of gaming keyboards. There's ones made by gamer brands. Gaming brands. We're gamers. We do gamer stuff. And we put crazy graphics on all the gamer. And fire and flames and burning and comets and ninjas and blades. And yeah, fine. That's marketing stuff. And I'm less concerned with that as I am with the underlying. The gaming keyboard, the gaming keyboard itself is a mechanical keyboard, and if you tailor the switches to a specific function like gaming, then what you'd really be doing is buying black switches. So here in this case we have blue switches. They click. The blue switches are considered the typist keyboards, whereas you would go with a red or a black linear switch if you were a gamer and you were really hardcore about it. I'm not against gaming keyboards in any sense. I have gaming keyboards myself. I have black switch keyboards that I really love. So I'm certainly not against them. What I'm just in favor of is a high quality keyboard that you can special make towards gaming. I'm less about fire graphics and burning razor slices. You know, Corsair has a problem because they have a non-standard bottom row. Razer has a problem because they don't use Cherry MX or Gateron switches. They use their own brand, rebranded Kyle switches, which are low quality. So in that sense, I'm against gaming boards, but I'm not really against gaming boards because I love keyboards. Corsair's non-standard bottom row means that I don't. Oh boy, 2 of you. Dat and D says Dutan, and you a Deuteranomalous here. So what if I told you that I have Deuteranopia and Protanomaly? I think I got a little combination of 2 of them. Because I'm either red blind or green blind. I can't actually tell. But, you know, Dutans, you guys are the most common. And I would be like a Dutan, except that, you know, I have a couple of anomalies that a Dutan wouldn't. Jack plays MC. New Year's hype indeed, man. Welcome to the show. Don't forget, for those of you who haven't already done so, please press subscribe. Please press subscribe. We're at 20,109 viewers here on this beautiful New Year's Eve here in New York City. Helicopter just passing overhead. Yeah, so if you're Dylan, I know that we're not really talking about this, but which traffic lights look whiter to you? Yeah, the green ones look white. Yeah, but green looks white because I'm a high chroma sensitivity. Reds look, I mean, it's almost like a black. See, again, if you're deuteranomalous, I'm protanomaly. I'm like the same type, but that's different than a deuteranopia, which is full deutan. Oh, Dylan, that's interesting. I don't know that I've seen any new LED ones that look decently green. Happy New Year, Mo Fu. Yeah, what's really interesting about colorblindness is that it's not in the brain, it's in the eye. So it's actually my eye that doesn't work to detect colors, which is really odd. There's so many odd things I know about colorblindness now. Show us your keyboards. But so many people are subscribing. How can I just cut away to keyboards? See you tomorrow, zombies. Show us your keyboards. Okay, Fruz, you ready? This is Steph's keyboard. This is Steph's other keyboard here. That's just Steph's two keyboards.
Which are?
This is the LJD 87 Up prototype. That's not even its official name yet. This has a rainbow keycap set on it in DCS from Signature Plastics. It also features the Margot's key and one of my favorite keys. Look at that one. This up top is the Cooler Master Quick Fire Rapid. Cooler Master Quick Fire Rapid Cherry MX Blues. This features the Crap Bag key set and also some interesting artisans. These are from Key Collective, Key Collective, Key Collective. This is from Binge. This is the potato from Massdrop, which is given to us by Manifex. This is Sir Cheddar, and this is also Key Collective. These two are jelly keys, and this was sent to me by my friend Margot. There's Margot there and Leander there. It's a really neat keyboard. It also has two 1-ups that you can get from oneupkeyboards.com. I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. That's why I keep pumping it. So those are Steph's two keyboards. Let's go from little to big, shall we? These are my JD40s. There's one JD40. And here's another. This JD40 is the 1-Up Keyboards JD40. This JD40 is the Control Alt JD40. This one was made by Margot Mods. I don't think I understand your question, Gab. Weekend Airsoft Warrior. What time is the stream going to start tomorrow? Who knows? But if you subscribe in the correct way, you'll find out as soon as it starts. Of course, all of my keyboards have sleeves from 1-Up Keyboards. Those are the two sleeves for these two boards. So these are the 40%, but I can't just go away from the 40% without showing off my foot controller. This is how I control the cameras. I need to get another one of these. I have a CM Storm. Is that considered a good board? It's considered a very good board. Dat ND, which cooler, which CM Storm do you have? If you say the TK, I'm going to go, oh, it's not a good board. But if you have the Quickfire Rapid or the Quickfire XT, those are both great boards. Okay, moving on. Let's move up to the 60%. I'm just going to put these away. 1, 2. My favorite keyboard is the LJD 61 Up black carbon fiber that I made a couple of weeks ago. It is without a doubt my fave. These two I'm going to put back. Next one up in size is my HHKB. This has the USB mod. HHKB. Next up is my favorite keyboard, the LJD 61 Up. I wish I had more LJD 61 Ups with different switches on them. I don't own a Texiota, nor do I have an opinion on it. Danny Davenport, I'm going to build a van tomorrow. This is the LJD61 up in carbon fiber. This has the JTK white on black set. This is the ultimate keyboard. Look at it. It is stunning. Okay, still going on 60%. This is the LJD61 up in aluminum. You can see that it's a sealed board, unlike the LJD61 up, which is, you can see inside of it. The LJD61 up carbon fiber, you can see inside of it. The LJD61 up aluminum, you cannot. That is almost all of my 60% boards. Although you could say that my Tada 68 is also a 60% board. And you could probably argue that my Topre FC660C is also a 60% board, even though it's more of a 66% board. Okay, I'm going to put some of these away. There's that one. There's that one. There's this one. And we're on to the TKLs. Now, I already showed off the 2 TKLs that Steph has, but I have 2 TKLs as well. It's about zombies. The answer to that question is about, I think you save $40 to $50. Have I tried Ergo Clear? No, I have not. But I do use the Zelios, which is like an Ergo Clear. So this is actually my gaming board, because this uses Cherry MX blacks. This has the Triumph Adler set. This is the Philco Magis Touch 2 with the custom Kubo top. This is the waffle plated... What is this? The waffle plate Gone board. And this has the ice caps, keycaps on it. PBT from Signature Plastics. Okay, and then moving on to full-size boards. I've only got 2 of those. Here's the first one. This is the Cooler Master Quickfire XT with side-printed... I think these are... I'm not sure who makes these keycaps, actually. I thought it was NPKC, but now I'm thinking they aren't. There's red switches. I really like this keyboard, actually. I should make more keyboards with red switches, because I really like them. They're good. And then, last but not least... the IBM Model M. Dylan, that sounds awesome. I'd love to be involved in that. Let me know if you want me to build one on my live stream. I'd be happy to. Matthew Teague, what's going on? I'm having a great time, in fact. Are there any cheaper B-face alternatives? I was hoping on building a B-face, but what price? Everything came out to be 175. I got R 4.5 Zero 67s. Barn Den, that's just the way of the world. That's just the way of the world, man. Froze, what's the best keyboard in your opinion? The LJD61 up full carbon fiber. If I had a TKL version of this, it might compete with it, but Weekend Airsoft Warrior, you gotta go for it, man. Look at the amount of joy that this thing brings to me. I could just type on this thing all day. Lovely keyboard, that one. But yes, without a shadow of a doubt, my favorite keyboard, without a shadow of a doubt, is that one. The LJD61 up in full carbon fiber. Wait, where's the biggest keyboard you own? The Kinesis. It is, I don't know if I really consider it. I think of this as Kinesis's, how do you pronounce it? Kinesis. I don't really think of this as my keyboard. I think of this as their demo unit to me. Because I still leave it in this box all wrapped up in plastic and everything. I haven't... It's not... I haven't taken ownership of this board yet. And then, for those of you who weren't here earlier, this is the board that I'm going to review tomorrow. The brand new Vortex Core. The keyboard with the carbon on it is the LJD61 up. I just typed it in for Simon. Well, folks, I have to run to the washroom. But I'm going to leave you with my subscriber count. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to If you haven't already done so, please give this video a like. Prose, how you doing? Sorry about that, guys. Took a minute longer than I expected. Well, just a reminder to everybody, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be building kits. I'm going to do those 2 reviews, and I'm going to be building all sorts of stuff, and it's going to be nice and relaxed. So if you've got a hangover, you can just totally chill out and enjoy. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today. If you haven't already done so, please press like and please press subscribe on the channel. I'm just going to show you how to subscribe so you make sure to catch tomorrow's live stream. Okay, guys, here's how you subscribe and catch all the live streams. First, click subscribe, like you normally would. Then click the gear beside it. Now you'll see the notification menu. Click send me all notifications for this channel. That means that next time I start my live stream, you'll get a notification to let you know it's about to start. Thanks again for everybody for tuning in. Thank you especially to the mods who helped take care of today's channel. If you have any comments or questions, please post them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for 2016. 2016 was a great year. As you can see, 20,000 subscribers we're now at. That's great. Thank you to everybody who's already joined. It's been fantastic. And I'm looking forward to a fantastic 2017 as well, both for me and for 1UP Keyboards. I'm really looking forward to it. Jonathan Bolton's just arrived. What you can do is go back in time and watch from the very start. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting. Thanks again to everybody for tuning in today. Please enjoy the rest of your 2016 or the rest of your 2017 if you're already in a place that has turned 2017. Simon, yes, you do have to build it. If you'd like it built, you can ask us, and we'll either I'll build it for you or we'll find somebody who can build it for you. Simon says, can you make a quick sound test? This is the LJD61 up with 62 gram Zelios, and also with JTK ABS keycaps double shot. You ready? I'm sorry, there's a fella on here who's writing characters in a language that I don't speak. I think that's Korean, but I don't know. Oscar Hernandez says you should try Ergo Clear switches sometimes. Simon, it is definitely a mechanical keyboard. These are Zelio 62 gram switches. They're like Ergo Clears. They're a lubricated 62 gram switch. No, it definitely does have. What it isn't is it isn't a clicky switch. So this is a tactile switch. I can feel the bump as I push partway down. But what it isn't is a switch like this switch. Oh no. What it isn't is a switch like. No, not that one either. Where are all my clicky switches? This is a clicky switch. No, that's not a clicky switch. What am I doing? That's a clicky switch. It's not a clicky switch. But that's not to say that it's not a mechanical switch. It's definitely a mechanical switch. Rappel TV is also Korean. Do you know what this other person is saying? It looks like there's several Koreans who've just joined. Luckily, JB1830 also speaks Korean. Is plate openable switch cutouts just a neat feature, or is it actually that useful? I mean, I have opened switches in the past, but I very rarely do it. And I think when you're going to go with, like, if you know that you're going to build a keyboard with, like, blue switches, you're not going to go in there and customize it, at least in my opinion. You know, once you've picked a switch that you like and you either lube it or don't lube it or whatever, you're gonna build an example of that board. I think that plate openable switches are just kind of a gimmick. Simon, if you prefer the clicky ones, definitely go for clicky ones. Try Gateron blues or Gateron greens if you're going to build your own. Cherry MX also makes a blue and a green. I just think that the Gaterons are a superior switch. Thank you again to everybody who tuned in today. I'm going to leave you guys there. We're going to start our New Year's celebration just right now. Unfortunately, JB, you're not here to join us, but do say hello to your lovely missus. Wish her a happy end of 2016 and a brilliant start to 2017, just like I wish to everybody else who's joined in today. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to press subscribe. Don't forget to press like. If you'd like to support this channel on Patreon, you can do so. Click in the About section, or you can buy me a coffee, which I will use towards buying other stuff for this channel. Thank you again to all the mods, Gabe, Weekend Airsoft Warrior, JB1830, and everybody else who was here earlier. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. It won't be long. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Oscar. We'll see you tomorrow. As always, I like to leave the channel going so you guys can continue to chat if you want to do that. I'll see you then.